pushing, and same thing as yesterday. You're gonna feel tension. You just release it. That's your exercise. Release it. But I don't want you to do it externally. I don't want you to move. Okay? You do it inside without movement. And you'll do the other side. Do it. I don't want you to make your hand go like this. Keep the metatarsals spreading, but not tension. Okay? Just like a very, very soft bao gong. Just keep releasing. If you feel your partner is really getting it, then you start shoving like really hard, and you try to like, okay, tension here, and I'll release it again. Okay? If they're not, however, then stick with kind of gradual. If you feel it about to break, then hold it at that max level. Okay? Okay, so again, shape has nothing to do with tension. So he's going to drive, and I'm going to move and not be tempted to tense. So the same feeling that I'm able to get here, I keep that moving, okay? I'm gonna do the outward spiral, so my elbow is gonna trade places. Elbow, okay? He's pushing really, really hard. I sink everything, release everything, and then my elbow, I move, okay? I don't lose anything. So meaning I don't have that, you see, but I don't start this either. He's driving just like last row. Find the last row. Let it sink. Keep the sink feeling, and the elbow starts the outward spiral. Okay? That's all we're doing. You'll feel it. Everyone feels it. Release. In the release, sinking state, start the spiral. Okay? Don't worry about him. It's the movement inside. Push, 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 push forward. Okay, let's try it. Okay, and now he's gonna pull. He's gonna pull. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing. Let it sink. I don't want you to get that positive angle you see in your back. Okay? Everything's gonna sink. I don't want the shoulder to come forward. You hold the same posture. Let go of the tension, pay attention to the lower body. Okay, let's try it. Okay, he's doing that same pull. You're going to ground the same way, and you're going to do the inward spiral. Doing the same pulls, pull, sink, and don't worry about him, do the movement. You're in your own body. So, in other words, I feel myself going like that. I feel the tension in my body as a reaction of losing balance. I'm going to release the tension, okay? And the same way as I start to move, I can feel myself tense. I don't tense, I keep sinking, and I move my elbow, wrist, coil, okay? Is there, or this part I just sink. And then I move that coil. Sink. Loose, sink, tension free. Move the coil in your body. Okay? Here we go. Alright, so we had push and pull, and they're dealt with the same way. You just sink, okay? So it doesn't really matter if he's pushing or pulling. Okay? So we are going to add, we'll go back to the spinal displacement, okay? And same thing, I ground it all, the same releasing. I'm going to work everything the same. I'm going to add movement to it now, okay? So as I start to move, I don't want to start tensing, okay? So I do the same thing. I'm going to start adding movement to it. Just a simple movement going to this angle here, okay? So I'm in Seiza, okay? Ground that, start the spiral. This creates this zone here, and that's where I move. So first this leg, then I come up on my feet. Okay, and we'll just stop here. You can try, doesn't matter. Side again. He's pushing. Okay, he's pushing, I sink it. I start to spiral this way. I go to the outside of it, open the knee, seek Kiza, and we'll have him, he's still pushing that whole time, okay? Well, this is the opening I want. Open the leg, seek Kiza, he's still pushing, doesn't matter. I come around and we're gonna stop here. Okay? Try. Again, he's driving, drive. Okay? Sink. Okay? Maybe come this angle so you can see that I don't want to move like this, you see? Because I don't have the angle cancellation. I'm on the inside of his arm. And then you're available here. It's a very small detail, but as he pushes, this energy goes that way, then I go here. This is difficult for a lot of people because he's thrusting like that. And so you go like that, but it's not true, okay? So I can move now, okay? Now I'll hold this. and ground his energy, start the outward spiral, then you can move to the outside. You don't lose that integrity. You can't push that arm. Not even if I'm moving. Then you keep that center. Boom, boom, boom. And as you go to, same thing as he pushes, release, sink, move, move. Same thing here. Don't start, just stay released through his body. Tension free. And right now I'm staying in his shoulder, okay? When I do the throw. It's going to stay in his shoulder, right there. Okay, let's try it. Okay, we're going to do two things here now. So as I do that part there, that's where the atami comes in. Okay, the atami doesn't go like that. So you see, here, boom. Okay. Now, he either does nothing and gets hit, which is fine, doesn't matter, okay? But as you go on, you use that head. You use that head. You're gonna add here at the head. If he blocks it, then you're gonna use the hand. Okay? Don't just let it be dead. You understand? Okay. So I'm doing the same thing. That's what we're doing. Doesn't matter what he does, okay? And then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to stop being in the shoulder. I'm going to be down there. Okay? That's what I want. Down here in the center. So, same thing. Okay, let's try it. Okay, and now we'll do the same thing, and he's pulling like before. Okay, he's pulling like before. I do everything the same. Everything the same. It doesn't matter. No. Sink. Boom. Center. Boom. Stay relaxed. Boom. Okay, let's go. All right, so as I push and he is going, here is where he has my center. Well, he has my center because I'm contesting here. Okay, in other words, he's got positive yang to my yang. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get my center out of this by coming to the other side. So if we were, let's just go a little smoother. Okay, so he goes, shoo, whoa, and I get my center out. You see? Just simply by taking my hand, go ahead, from here and moving it here inside the circle. Which is what you would do if you wanted to trap and reverse the technique. Okay, so. So again, what I did there, slow, is I came here, you see, out of that movement first. So here I'm trying to free my center. Okay, boom, out, and then you will feel it die. You see, right. But because he has my center originally, here he's got it already. Then you get here. Okay. Okay, let's try. Okay, so he's going to have your center. Do you see? You're going to have some center. Do you see? Push. And what are you doing?
Racing.
Racing. So that's not the arc. So you're going to push. You're going to do the take. You're going to do the technique. Hello? Shut it off. What? Up. Come on. Feel the difference?
Yes.
Very soft.
Hey.
Doesn't check me.
Hey.
I can touch the mouth without the tension. So here we go. You will have some center. I will have some center. I'm not going to go on your shoulder. There's some center. Bracing.
Hey.
Bracing. So, come in.
Hey. Hey.
So what we're doing here is, as I feel you have my center, we've gone back to disconnection and bracing.
Hey.
We'll get out of it, not bracing, not disconnection.
Hey.
You see the difference?
Yes, Sensei.
Okay? Different, right?
Yes, Sensei.
Try to. So we're really doing the same stuff. It's just from the other side now. Okay? So again, it looks like you can just step through, right? And then the instructor has to go like, "Hey, you would never give your back." You know, they create some narrative. What I'm saying is you can't step through, because at that point they're going to have your center. So as you try to move that knee, it's not going to go through. You have to get that off. And then we have the bent arm. Hey. And then I'm going to just enter. Okay? So those are our catch-22. So you'll feel, fuck, he's got it. You want to keep doing that. You see? You can't do that because you don't have the mind integrity. The guy that's gonna close. And really what happens is this one becomes the strike, as we know, okay? So, you'll have to, can't bend, because you're not moving. You got some- That's what you got to deal with. Okay, so I'm going to help you. Don't fight it. Don't run from it. Both of those are the same. Okay? You're pushing, remember? Okay, so there's that. Got it? Let it move you. Good. And you go around it. Keep your extension. Got it? Without pushing, checking. Checking. Can I go in? No.
No.
Is the difference. Can I go in? No. Okay? But you're not trying to push on me. So you feel it. I go here, and then I go like this. It's like, whoa, what happened to the throws where he's going across the mat? Okay? So there is some movement. I'm going to show you that part first. Okay? You're in my, get out of my shoulder, get in my center. Lower. Okay? So you look how I'm moving. You see? You see that? Not here. Turn. There's some movement here. You see? The arm lengthens and then on here. There's absorption, movement. Feel how, you see? Okay? Right? We're right there on the edge. As you go, I move and roll out. Pressure's off. Can't get that in. Can't get that in. You in my center? Lower. There you go. Pressure's off. So we'll be in there. That knee is what you don't want. Absorb with the knee when you feel the pressure on the center. Absorb with the knee more till it's off. Now you start to go around it. Yeah. So, but don't lose extension. So for example, stand up. You're here. You're driving your new kid. How far do I step back or deviate?
It depends.
To what? What do I try to find?
0 point.
Zero pressure. So you push, right? And I move to zero pressure. I drive. I move to zero pressure. Off. Come on. Off. Zero pressure. Okay? Try it. Okay, so a clarification, all right? As he goes, and I'm gonna feel, whoa, do you see? I gotta go to zero pressure, and then I gotta deconstruct the projection point. That's what you do in all of Kihon Waza, okay? So, I'm gonna go, here's where that leg moves, do you think? Okay. But you still have the projection point, you're gonna get me. So I have to do both. But this leg is movable and it moves to zero pressure, okay? Now, you can put your hand here, but my hand here is not what's keeping this hand in place. There's zero pressure. If this hand is bracing to keep my hand and your hand in place, then I'm not at zero pressure, you see? I need to get to zero pressure, okay? But this is now for balance, which is just fine. Off. You see how off it goes?
Yes.
You go really fast. Off. You go your fastest. Off. You see?
Yes.
You just hit air, okay? Try it.